everybody there in social media world. This is Mras, and today's topic is situational awareness. Now, why in the world am I talking about that today? Well, it's come to my attention that we really need to be aware of our situations, where we are, what's going on around us. It's not just a safety thing, it's a living thing. So, situational awareness. I was talking to a friend of mine, Cindy Gillis. She is the CEO of a group called S.W.O.T group. And she was talking about self-defense, basically what would happen in an emergency situation, what would you do and how would you react. And we were talking about basically what she approaches with, response. And she says, well, the first thing, you need to be aware of your surroundings. Hello, Nathan. Be aware of your surroundings. And she says that's the number one thing in situational awareness when it comes to anything that's happening around your world. Recognize when someone's coming into a door. Do they look shady? She's doing all that kind of thing. And when I thought, it's not just for safety, it's for business and it's for life. Follow me? Okay. Situational awareness. We need to know as individuals, as humans, as moms and dads, Nathan's a new daddy, of what's going on around you. I mean, like with Nathan, I'm going to pick on you, Nathan. If your baby's crying, are they crying? Is she crying because she's hungry? Is she wet? Does she need a diaper change? Does she have to burp? Those are kind of situational awareness things. If you have a business, and maybe that's where I'm going to go today, if you have a business, you need to understand where you're going and what's happening in your market. It's called a SWOT analysis, right? You need to know what's coming, your strengths of your business, your weaknesses of your business, the opportunities that are around you, and the threats that can shut your business down. And that's what I got with this whole situational awareness from the S.W.O.T group. It's not just for danger. If you don't know what's really, you can't help. You need to know what the problem is. You need to know what the possible threats. You need to know what your strengths are in order to combat that threat or to circumvent it. So if you're in a business and you don't know what's going on around you and what your competitors are doing or what the other people in your field are doing, you are behind the curve. So you need to be aware of the situations around you, around your environment. And that got me really thinking. And then I have a very good friend of mine, Christy Bender-Carey, and she's the CEO of the Bender-Carey Capital Company. And she does the same thing. She says she's looking at small business entrepreneurs and businesses that are growing. And she says, what are you doing? Do you know where you're going? Right? All businesses should be asking that question. What do I want to do as my core business? Why am I doing it? What are my strengths in that business? And why do I do what I do? Yes, Rich. Why do I do what I do? I mean, why? What makes me qualified for that? And then what are my weaknesses? What do I need to work on to make myself better in that field so that I can outshine all my competitors? And then you need to look at that. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? It's not just for danger. It's not just for business and life. It's for everything. Life. Life is situational awareness. You need to know what's going on around you at all times. So when you see people walking around their cell phones, they're on their cell phone and they're just looking like this, and they're looking down and they're walking across the street, and you're like, oh my God, people, look up. You need to know where you're going. You need to know what's coming at you. You need to know if there's a step ahead of you. It happens in life and in business. Where are you going? Where are you going? Right? You need to know. You need to know where you're going and what you want in that direction. You also, one of the things I like to say is, you need to have a goal, but be very flexible in the direction that you're going. So if you're going that way for a goal and you stumble, you get sick, something happens, you lose a business partner, whatever it is, you need to have a plan in place that you will wiggle around that obstacle in order to get to where your goal is. Situational awareness is all about that. You need to know where you came from, where you are now realistically, and where you are going in the future. And I notice I didn't say realistically for the future. And that's where I come in. I talk a lot about mindset, and I talk a lot about we are our biggest critics. correct? And sometimes we don't know what we don't know. So when we look at the future, we think, that's not for me. So-and-so can have that, but that's not for me. The thing is it is for you if you would allow it to be. You don't know what you don't know. So you've got to go find it. Educate yourself. Learn more. Be more situationally aware of what's happening around you and what is in your future and the things that you'll have to encounter then. Is this helping you in any way today? Situational awareness, it's huge. Yes, all who don't plan to fail. You need a plan. As I said in my TED Talk, my TEDx talk, you need to have a plan. You need to enjoy your life. Enjoy dessert first, I say. And then the differences between a rut and a grave are the dimensions. If you find yourself in a rut, you need to step out of it. They still go very well together. And then my fourth one is embrace your toddler mindset. Now, Michelle has some really weird sayings, don't I? But yes, you have to have a plan. You need to know where you're going. You need to embrace the toddler mindset, because if a toddler finds an obstacle on their goal to their cookie, they will find another way. That's why I say embrace your toddler mindset. Your situational awareness. You need to understand what you can and cannot use, the things you can use differently than other people. Just because one person uses the hammer for that nail doesn't mean you have to use that exact same hammer, right? There's other tools you can use. You can pull something from your past, a strength from you, from what you know, in order to move forward. Plan for your future. Be willing to wiggle your way through that. Be water. So if you find an obstacle, go over it, around it, go under it, go through it if you have to. But find a way. Have a goal. Enjoy the little things in life. I say that with the situational awareness again, is because when you get so caught up in all the details of things around you, you forget that you're living, and you get so paranoid that you don't live. I'm not saying get paranoid. I'm saying be aware of what's happening around you. Enjoy the good things that are happening in your life, the successes in your business. Celebrate those so that you can move forward. So how do I help if you don't know what you don't know and you don't know what you need help with? Well, if there's a blank spot in your vision, you need someone to wipe off that window for you. And that's what coaches are for. Nathan's a coach. That's what coaches are for. We don't know what we don't know. And as we find problems in our businesses and our lives, we say, well, maybe it's supposed to be this difficult. Well, no, maybe not. You know, that's when you bring in a coach, or you go see a counselor or a therapist, or, someone to talk through this non-biased, to help you take that smeary spot out of your windshield so you can drive forward clear. Now, the next thing I said is what? The differences between a rut and a grave are the dimensions. I say that often. I say that, who's Teresa? Is Teresa here? I say that rut and the grave thing often because so much of life is so regulated. We wake up, we have our cup of coffee, we shower, we get dressed, we brush our teeth, we go out the door, we do the exact same thing at work, and then we start all over again every day, the same thing. And what I say the rut and the grave idea is, if you're doing the same thing all the time and it's not working for you, you're not moving forward, your business isn't growing, your family life isn't improving, your children are going, haywire and doing whatever they want and going crazy. If things aren't working the way you want to, you need to change something. If you do, what did Einstein said it? If you keep doing the exact same thing all the time and expecting something different, what is that the definition of? It's insanity. And so many of us complain about our lives, about, oh, I don't have this, or I just wish I had this. Well, then change something in your life to make it better so that you can move towards that goal. So we get back to the whole goal thing. And then embracing your toddler mindset. You've got to find new ways to do things that you do all the time. If they're not working for you, try a new way and maybe it'll work. If you need help, find a coach. Find a counselor that you can talk to get through these obstacles in your mind that say you're not good enough. Because here's the thing. You are. You're awesome. You can look in the mirror. Look in the mirror and say, I'm awesome. And you can quote Jack Handy, and gosh golly, people like me. Because you have to believe in you. If you're a new daddy, if you're a new daddy, if you're a new whatever, if you're a new daddy, you have a job, you've got a new business, and you look in the mirror and you question yourself, everything falls. It rises and falls on the leadership. You are the leadership in your own life, in your own business. Everyone's got a bit of leadership role in every part of life that you've got, right? So you've got to embrace who you are. Be aware of your situation in your life, in your mind, in your business, the things around you. Thank you, Nathan. The things around you. Because if you don't have that situational awareness, you are prone to fall to the things that you shouldn't have to fall for. Be aware. Keep watch. Grow. Learn. Watch some videos. Read a few books. But become the best version of you in life and business. As a daddy, Nathan, read, learn, talk, grow. Stay out of those ruts. Be the best version of you and have a fabulous Wednesday. And on a side note, how do you like my new office? You like this gray wall back here? Eventually there'll be something cool back there, but right now I'm kind of liking that my titles look really nice on this wall. So hope to see you all next week, Wednesday. I'll put this on YouTube, so please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then you can catch all my other Wednesday wisdoms. What else do I want to say? So I'll see you next week, Wednesday. Take a listen for the next radio show that will pop on, podcast, I guess you can call it, that will pop up on Friday. And thank you, Nathan, for watching. Be sure to share this video because I'm sure somebody, oh, thank you, Rich. It's kind of short, isn't it? But someone in your world needs to hear that their lack of situational awareness is what's happening in their world. That's why things are looking crazy for them. Yes, it actually would look really good with your logo, Rich. We might have to talk about that. Anyways, look them up. Sure success. So here's the thing. You have to be the best version of you. You got to fight for it. Be the stubborn toddler and not give up on whatever dream it is that you have. You are good enough for it. You are worthy of it. And keep aware of your situation, your environment, and be prepared for anything that will come up. Don't be paranoid about it, but be prepared. So until next week, Wednesday, have a fabulous week, and I'll catch you on the flip side. And let's do this really pretty video that I haven't used in a while. How about that?